Hi, it's Dwyer, gamblersadvisory.com. Remember, the opinion you should follow should be your own. Just consider this video to be a second opinion from a complete stranger online. The Brooklyn Nets have just announced that they fired their head coach, Avery Johnson. You know, they had to. You've just opened a new arena. There's a lot of enthusiasm in the community. The team has just moved back to Brooklyn. You need a team that, quite frankly, is clicking on all cylinders, is maximizing its personnel. More importantly, you need a coach who understands his personnel. Avery Johnson didn't. Avery Johnson's offense really relied on a lot of one-on-one brilliance, right? It's an isolation offense where the idea is that you're going to put key players one-on-one against the opposition, and that key player is going to make something happen. Right? It wasn't a fast break offense. It's not a system offense where there's a lot of pick and rolls. No, it's more of a Joe Johnson, here's the ball, we'll get out the way, you beat your man. That doesn't work with this personnel. It's gotten the Nets into the predicament they are in today. Darren Williams, by his own admission, is a system player. He's devastating when they're pick and rolls, when it's a fast break type of situation and guys are moving, right? And he's able to improvise. He's able to be creative. He's not that good when you just give him the ball and say to him, beat your man. We'll stand over here by the side while you beat your man and tie this game or give us the lead because we need this basket. That's not the way it works. You wouldn't structure an offense like that for, let's say, Jason Kidd. Why would you structure it for Darren Williams? In other words, if everyone on the Brooklyn Nets were Michael Jordan, okay, great. Kobe Bryant, okay, great. Those guys can take their guy off the dribble. Not everyone can. Let me also point out that that's an awful lot to ask for older players, right? And let's be real here for a second. Gerald Wallace is 30, right? Joe Johnson is in his 30s. Jerry Stackhouse is in his late 30s. Keith Bogans is in his 30s. In other words, this kind of be a hero approach to basketball kind of ignored the fact that the players on the Nets aren't as young or as quick or, quite frankly, as one-on-one as they were earlier in their careers. What the Nets need is actually some guy who's going to put in the kind of offense where guys are able to slide behind picks, where players have roles and you're giving an artist like Darren Williams the opportunity to actually engage in some fast breaks, to actually set things up, to have back picks, to have movement, to actually have an offense like the New York Knicks have right now, where older players who've lost a little bit of quickness, like Jason Kidd, actually know that it's a team type of dynamic and that certain players are going to be at certain parts of the floor at certain times. So you can actually create things like fast breaks and stuff like that. You know, one of the problems with the Brooklyn Nets offense, let's face it, is it's been predominantly a half-court offense. Folks, you have Brook Lopez. You don't have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, right? Also, how can you waste a full-court point guard like Darren Williams in a half-court offense, right? Open it up. You have the players. Let them run the court. Allow Darren Williams an opportunity to actually get outside the box and help older players. Don't just give them the ball and say, beat your man. Do things like set picks, set traps, have guys cutting where the other team doesn't expect them to cut. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of Avery Johnson, the man. But schematically, this Queens boy would like to see the Brooklyn Nets with a more open court type of game. And I believe that requires a new coach. Let me hear from you. Leave your comments for me here online. Visit us at gamblersadvisory.com. Thanks for watching.